Good morning, guys. It's only bloody Friday! Yes! I actually intended to make that a bit of a joke this morning because depending on what day socks I picked up was going to be whatever I showed you when I said it's only bloody Friday. And it turned out that I picked up the right ones, so the joke's on you. Today we're taking these cassettes and the beams on the top to Leighton Buzzard. Yeah, it's alright. I had a bit of a confused myself for a minute there. That's what it looked like from the back. It's like a Chinese temple. Very nice. But only Leighton Buzzard, it's about 93 miles away. I've come in slightly early to try and beat some of the excuse me, try and beat some of the traffic. And yes, Cinderella's happy, good to go. She got to spend time with her brothers and sisters at the yard last night, and I got to spend time with my dear and the kids. So nice and refreshed, ready to rock and roll. And I've just remembered my dog clip, so I'm going to go and whack that on, and then we're going to go and do 90 odd miles. Well, it wasn't until I had already uploaded yesterday's vlog that I realised that I haven't read any subscribers out for a day or two. So when we get to Leighton Buzzard, if we got to wait or anything, we got 5 minutes, I'll just read out all the latest subscribers, guys. So sit tight for that. If you've recently subscribed, listen out, you're getting a shout out. And yes, what a lovely morning it's going to be. It's nice and crisp, just the way I like my mornings. Alright, well, this is what I call Corley Bank. Big incline that leads up towards Corley Services. And if you're heavy, it can be a nightmare. There are worse hills, but this one seems a real long drag, and at times it's a really busy stretch, so it can be queuing forever. But looks like we've got the pull on this pallet lorry, but I know up ahead the fourth lane to the right cuts in, so I'm not confident I'll get him before we've got past and reached that area, so I'm going to stay over here just behind this guy. But we're not losing speed, which is nice. Well, we are, because we're behind this guy that's slightly slower, but and there you go. What a beautiful morning it is. Sorry to repeat myself, but it's gorgeous. And here's the road narrowing back down to 3 lanes, so I don't think I would have got him anyway. He is pretty quick as well, he's pulling away. Alright, so far so good. We've just come through the roadworks on the M1 south. It wasn't too stressful, and 12 mile away from our exit. Alright guys, well, we are currently in the tipping process. We've had just a slight obstacle in our way because the way the cassette's designed, it's hollow at the other side, so the forklifts had to go into a little dead end so we can approach him from the other side. So we're just blocking him in. There you go, there's the beep. Right, we've blocked him in so you can pick him up from the other side. You can see him just coming in there. know we've already measured his forks, they're going to reach the other from this angle. I don't even know if you can see him. Well, you should be able to. You can't miss him if you look in the mirror, obviously. Right guys, time to get out of here. Hopefully I can do what I did last time and spin around in this T-junction. It's a bit tighter with this pack here. Should do it though. It's 9 o'clock, so far so good, guys. Where's this Forky going now? He's going up the road. Ooh. And there's a pack on the floor here, which might be an issue with my swing later. I might have overturned it. I've overturned. Come on, come on, come on. Follow it round. You wouldn't have done that with a mid-lift axle, guys. That's what's good about having a tag axle. i.e. the axle on the back. You might want to move. I don't want to run you over. So, yeah, a mid axle, you've got a tighter turning wider turning circle than a tag because of the closer wheelbase, if that makes sense to you all. Let's try and miss the curbs. Lovely. And just off the curb. Right, I'm going to get looked at funny now because everyone can see my camera, but never mind. This car's in the way. But we're going up to Rugby Truck Stop now to get some diesel because there's... well, because that's what I've begun.
Right, Tony's in your way, isn't they?
Yeah. So we're going to get some diesel, sorry. I lost trailer for it altogether then, and he's just spoke to me and looked straight at the camera. What a turnip. So, can't get my proper line because of this Fiesta. Yeah, we're going to Rugby Truck Stop and I'm going to have me half an hour there as well. So I'll see you when we're there. Alright guys, half a mile away from Rugby Truck Stop now. It should be approaching just on the right. I've never actually filmed the approach to this. I've spent a few nights here in the past as well. If you check in the past vlogs, there's plenty of nights out I've had here. It's been taken over by Eddie Stobbart, I assume, because yeah, they got a big massive depot here. And it's been a fair few months since I've been here actually. We park over there, the non-Stobbarts. And this is the first time I've ever arrived and there's been no Eddie Stobbart spotters parked up. But anyway, I'm going to go and fuel up and then stay tuned because we've got some shout outs on the way. Slight change of plan. We've got enough time just to reach the house factory. Luckily earlier I managed to get a 15-minute break in because I'd got to the site early. So I got there before the forklift driver, to be honest. And so I whacked it on break, made myself a cup of coffee and whatnot, and then got ready for the 4K after that, after my break. So fortunately, because of that, we've been able to just about reach our, we've managed to get our working time break in before 6 hours, so that's reset the 6 hour working time. I still need to have another break anyway, before 20 past 5. Before I hit 20 past 2, I need to have another 15 minutes at least, but I'm going to have a half an hour because my shift will go over 9 hours, if that makes any sense. So we've got just enough time to get to the house factory as opposed to staying at rugby. While I was fueling up, my boss had rung up to see how I was getting on, and it turns out today Cinderella's been inspected again. So I need to try and save as much time as I can and then get her back to the yard quicker. So if I can have half an hour at the house factory, that'll save us sitting there for half an hour anyway. I mean, I've still got to have a break and not do anything, but I'd rather have it there than sit there in rugby while the traffic's good. So I hope I haven't confused the hell out of everyone for the last few minutes. So we're going straight up the A5 now, turn left, and that'll bring us out to junction 1 of the M6. I think this is first or second time I've used the head cam in a while. Yes, I used it at the airbase last week, didn't I? Let me know what you think about it, and I'll try and gauge a general census, whether people like or dislike it. I personally think they're great, although a few of the YouTubers I watch don't use them very often for me to have like a lasting opinion, if you know what I mean. Russell Worthing mentioned it, and I've tried to take on board, but I always forget. Keep my head moving slower than I normally do, just to try and make things a little bit less queasy for you. So I appreciate some of you get motion sickness perhaps, but yeah, just let me know if you prefer it. I look a dork, there's no way around it, but with the beard, you know, I do anyway. So yeah, just give me a bit of feedback on the head cam, guys, and maybe let me know if you prefer a head cam or a chest cam when I'm working on the loads. Personally, I think the chest cam's a lot better because it stays more central, it doesn't move around as much as my head does, and it's a lot safer there, because if I put you on my head, then I won't be able to wear my helmet and stop myself banging my head. The life and troubles of a YouTuber, eh? But oh dearie me, Mr. Coach, what are you doing? What was I gonna say? Yeah, so that means I'll do the shout outs at the house factory instead. And we're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, folks. Don't forget you can help me out, by all means. Help me out by sharing my stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Get me to 1,000 subs, guys. I got a wedding coming up, and I don't wanna have a green beard at the wedding. Oh. Alright guys, well, we're on our break now. I've got my money for me coffee, and I can't wait. It's calling me, guys. Half an hour we got now to sit and chill out for a minute, and time to catch up with my subscribers. So bear with me just a few minutes if you've already had a shout out. Your time's been. Let these people have their moments. Anyway, Mr. Adzil, Kieran Downs, Scott Sav, Mr. Harry, Thor Rocker, or Thork 33 Rocker, Stuart Daly again, you sneaky little boy, Padre Cachet, that sounds familiar as well. Anyway, Tomsky 600, Craig Jones, Harry Daly, John Morrow, Paul Jones, Scanyaman 2006 R620, Curtis White, Mark D, 232 Lane, Chris Jack, James Talbot, Spencer Rayfield, Nick Wade, and Adrian Money. Thank you all and welcome to the channel. I shall have a quick look through all your YouTube channels and see if there's anyone I like there and I can have a mooch on. So you've been warned, I'm going to be coming. That's fantastic. It was a lot because I haven't read any updates since the 27th of June, so there's 3 days worth there. And I've just discovered who's taking up our truck spaces. It's the workers from up the road. It's really hazardous back there. You see me turning out there quite often. You've probably seen me coming out yesterday. There's some roadworks up the top of the road, and what's going on is there's some temporary traffic lights, and if you ain't got the lights, you're queuing on the road and someone is going to get hurt. There's going to be an accident now, I'm predicting it now. You heard it here first, because it's absolute carnage. But anyway, we've had our code for our load. We're collecting some houses that are going up or down to Brighton. So that'll be fun. I'm sure I'll be taking them, hopefully. So I don't want to strap them up for nothing. Not nothing, but you know what I mean. So welcome to you all, and thank you all for joining the channel. You are all helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. I've already mentioned it earlier, so I'm not going to go on about it again, but I'll be dyeing my hair green and shaving it off when I get 1,000. So watch this space, guys, and I shall speak to you all when I've had my coffee and had me load. Oh guys, I've had my break, but disaster has struck. Our trailer has developed an air leak, so we've got to bear with me. I don't know if you can hear it. We're going to take the trailer back to the yard to be repaired, and then we'll come back for our loaded one. I'm not sure what's gone on, but we'll get it fixed. I took that way too tight now. Ah, the other guy's coming out. Oh, the other guy's reversed into my path, so I've just got to turn around up here instead. Yes, so Fab Friday is turning out to be troublesome day. But luckily we're not too far from the yard. I don't know what's going to happen regarding my truck being looked at now. Come on then, buddies. Sorry for holding you up. Oh well, at least the tacho's clear. We got enough time, so let's hope the M6 and everything's good. Half an hour back to the yard, 5 minutes to drop it, half an hour back here. It's a really small load, so that's another good thing at least that was going our way. So we should be good. It's just an hour or so delay now. Come on then. Alright, let's have a show of hands in the comments. Who would want one of those bad boys? I remember one of the first times I ever saw one was on the back of a car transporter who had about 5 of them, all in different colours. I like them a lot. I think personally, if I was going to have one, I'd have it orange. But yellow is nice as well, and my favourite colour is green. I don't know whether green would be nice actually. Yes. We're just going back to the yard now with this trailer, like I said. We're going to pick up a different empty to bring and replace it back at the house factory. Traffic looks a lot more congested going back that way though, but what can you do? What can you do? Ideally we'd be just coming back with our load. Only bloody Friday, guys. What's happened to it? Right, we're back with a fresh trailer. The other one's being fixed now. And we're just looking at all the M6 northbound traffic on the other side that we're going to have to sit in about an hour and a half. I'm even contemplating going an alternative way, to be honest. But we shall see how we get on. That Focus is just in another dimension, I believe. It's still tooting along around 50 mile an hour, if not less. Never mind, you can't teach stupid. I've had a comment regarding someone that showed the video to a vicar. First of all, I want to thank you for sharing me out amongst other people. I do apologise for my foul language, Mr. Vicar. I'll try to generally keep swearing off the channel. But I won't stop swearing altogether. You know, there's certain words that I won't say. In the past I've been pulled up about a certain word and I won't bring that word back to the channel. However, swearing in general, you know, it's one of them things that in certain situations I'll be swearing. I'll apologise in advance, but I'm not going to stop swearing altogether. Sorry to seem a bit obnoxious or whatever the word will be. Ignorant, rude. It's part of daily life. It doesn't have to be, but I enjoy a good swear now and again, and I'll admit off the channel, away from the video, I swear quite a lot more. So yes, just a response and a bit of an apology to the vicar. Well, looks like we got us a convoy. There's our colleague up ahead. We've both been at the house factory, obviously. And we've both got relatively small loads. Nothing like the monstrosity that I had this morning. So we're both just hauling ass back to the yard now. It's 20 past 2. So all going well. Sorry, Scania. Cinderella needs to get into the gear. I guess I was a bit too quick for the gear then. I should have stayed it in high. We all make mistakes now and then though. What was I saying? Yeah, by the time we get back to the yard and drop trailer and everything, I think I might be home by around 4:30, 5 o'clock. which is absolutely glorious for a Friday. Even though we've been back to the yard and got a bit delayed by that, we're still relatively early for today. My dear's going out tonight, so I'll be on parent duty alone. But I don't mind, she deserves a rest and a break and some free time out after having the kids all week, bless her. So what are your plans for the weekend, guys? Anyone doing anything nice? Are any of you attending Truckfest Malvern over the weekend? I'm sure it's this weekend, is it? Might have made a complete ass of myself if I'm wrong. Well guys, I think I shall be bringing the vlog to a close now. I hope you've had a fantastic week with me again. I've been living the dream. It's been a long one though. Out Monday to Thursday I was out. Take its toll on the deer, because my little boy Josie's been asking about me and if I was coming home and getting a bit upset, so yeah, it's been a bit of a tough week. We managed to get back last night and it's the weekend now, so time to recuperate and make up for much lost time, which is what I aim to do every weekend, or every time I'm at home, I should add. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great weekend, and I shall see you all on Monday, guys.